Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hart, and I'm going to be talking through some of my favorite NBA player prop picks for tonight's game. It's going to be breaking them down, why I like them, and continue this great streak that we're on. We're on a 6-1 streak right now. Went 4-1 yesterday, 2-0 the previous day as well. So 6-1, looking to continue that into tonight. So if you're new to the channel, hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get into these two picks. The first pick I have for you guys today is going to be the over here of Jayson Tatum, points of 27.5. Now, I know it's a little bit of a tough matchup versus Cleveland. They're a solid defensive team. But Jayson Tatum is a perfect buy low candidate right now. If we pull up his box score, as we can see, he's been god awful the past two games. 3 of 8 from three, only two free throw attempts. 6 of 18, 1 of 9 from three, only one free throw attempt. And obviously, he didn't hit either. He's just been super, super bad. Just going through a shooting funk right now. But in a normal type game, we know Jayson Tatum's going to see close to 40 minutes, even the possibility he sees a little bit more. He's averaging like 38, 39 minutes per game on the season. He's averaging over 30 points per game as well. So I like buying low here on Jayson Tatum. Expect him to have a bounce back game here in a great star-studded matchup versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. As we can see in normal type games, I mean, he's going to play the huge minutes. He's going to shoot the ball close to 20 times, if not more. Usually shoots pretty decent from three. And then he usually is very super, he's usually super aggressive getting to the free throw line. So we can see 10 attempts there, 11, 10 of 11, 12 attempts, 12 attempts, 10 attempts, 12 attempts. So the games that he goes over his points is when he's super aggressive and he gets to the free throw line. He's shooting decent. As you can see, 34, 41, 38. Whereas this, he's on a huge streak, in December 41, 38, 29, 25, but then 27, 29, 34, 32, 31. So we can see these 30-point games or 29 here. Got to the free throw line 12 times, shot it kind of poorly, but the free throws really helped out. The next game, shot it 26 times, shot it 50%, solid at 5 of 10 from three. Didn't get to the free throw line, but he shot it decent everywhere else, 34. Next game, didn't shoot too great from the field, 10 of 21, 4 of 11 from three, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. Next game, 10 of 22, 3 of 8, 8 of 10. So you get the gist here. He's got the minutes. He's got the usage, obviously. It just comes down to, is he going to be aggressive and get to the free throw line? I think he will. He's coming off of two very poor games. Jaylen Brown being back does open up the floor for him as well, so it doesn't have the defense focus all on him. So for that reason, I think the 27.5 is way too low for a guy like Jayson Tatum. Going to be buying low on him. The second player I have for you guys today is going to be Jalen Williams, which is a little bit out of left field, I know, but I like the over here of 30.5 fantasy score for Jalen Williams. As you can see, he hit it in the past 3 out of 5. And the reason why I like this is because it seems like they're doing like a weird tank for the Thunder. If we pull up Jalen Williams real fast, actually, let's just go to the whole Thunder team. Let's pull them up. As we saw last game, SGA's been out the past few games. And then as we saw last game for Giddy, they only played 19 minutes in a very close game there for Sacramento. The game before that, I know he played 32, but he was only sitting at like 22 minutes at at like 19 minutes going into halftime. Only had like 24 minutes going into the fourth quarter. So 24 minutes before that in a close game as well versus Phoenix. So the minutes are all over the place the past few games for this OKC side with Giddy, with Lou Dort, with Isaiah Joe. 3 starters the past few games. Their minutes are all over the place. Whose minutes are not all over the place? Jalen Williams. They like how he's playing. He's been playing strong minutes, 38, 28, 31, 33. And he's very, very solid getting steals. As you can see, 2, 3, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 6. Look at that last game versus the Lakers. 25, 7, 2 with 6 steals. 50 fantasy points, 40 minutes, 10 of 19. So I just like the fact that they seem to be just riding him because he's a very, very solid rookie. He gets a good amount of steals per game. He's been super aggressive recently. 22 points, 15, 27, 14 shots, 12, 16. He's been super efficient. He can get to the free throw line. He's very solid at getting assists and rebounds as well. He can get those steals. So for that reason, I like riding him here, riding the hot hand with him here at 30.5 fantasy score. If we pull up his PRA line as well, minus 125 to hit the over 24.5. And that doesn't account for obviously the steals, which are 3 points each on PrizePicks. So those are huge, huge, huge points on PrizePicks. So I like him here. I think he's in line to see, once again, should see 30 plus minutes. He's going to be super aggressive. They're playing the Lakers with no LeBron, so this game should be pretty close. Let's pull up the lines real fast here for that. Just get you that guy, get you that information. Yeah, 3-point spread. The Thunder are actually favored, which is wild. 227.5 game total, so it should be decently high scoring, pretty close. So I like the over there of fantasy score for Jalen Williams of 30.5. Now some extra picks I have for you guys. Not going to include them in my like 2-pick official picks, but these are some strong plays. I do like Jimmy Butler over here of PRA of 32.5. I think this is a popular one today in the industry, but for good reason. If we pull up his line here, let's go to player combos. Jimmy Butler, where do you go? 32.5 minus 135 to hit. We know with Jimmy, if we pull him up here on TK, he loves playing his former teams. He gets super, super aggressive, super focused on beating his former teams. They also really need to win. He came out and said that they really need to win. What happens? Goes 9 of 14, 32 minutes, 4-6 from the free throw line. He goes for 23, 11, 9, and 4 steals. And easily hit his over there. I expect them to be super aggressive, him to be super aggressive once again. Miami is now playing at home. They have Philadelphia once again. Expect Jimmy to show out here. So I do like his over there of 32.5 PRA. Another one I have for you guys is going to be the over here of the Cleveland duo with, Garland. I don't understand why his assists are down so low. They've been involved in some blowouts here. Let's go to Cleveland for you guys real fast. Darius Garland. I mean, the dude's averaging pretty much 8 assists per game. They've just been involved in blowouts. As you can see, in a blowout here, still got you 11 assists. Blowout here, only got 2. Close game, only got 5. Then another close game, only got 6. But then before that, 7, 7, 7, 5, 6, 11. So I guess he's a little bit inconsistent, but I expect him, a team with, Boston, pretty good defensively, to kind of force the ball out of Garland's hands, out of Mitchell's hands. So I do think the assist line for him is decent there. It's not really like, no one's really loving it on TK Sportsbook as of right now. If we pull him up, he's only minus 105 to hit. It's actually favored to hit the under, but it's at 6.5. And on DK, you're getting him at 6. So a little bit of a discount there. I don't mind it, as well as Donovan Mitchell over 4 assists. I think that looks okay. I prefer getting to his, his rebounds and assists at 8.5. He's another guy who, if we pull him up here, he's been easily hitting that a good amount. 6 and 4. Obviously, the past 2 games that hit it, 4, 6, but then 10, 9, 16, 8, 11, 9. So he's usually hitting it in pretty close games. He's got the minutes, he's got the usage. So I do think that's a solid play there for him. Let's see here. He's, under 4.5 assists is the heavily juiced right now, which I don't mind. But we're getting that half-point discount on PrizePicks. And then let's look up his rebounds, what they're favoring him at. So, yeah, another half-point line there. So they're favoring him to get 4. So right at 8. So a little risky, but I still think it's a fair play. A guy who should be playing huge minutes in a super close game. So I think it's another one I'd look at. But obviously my 2 favorite now are going to be the Jayson Tatum, Jalen Williams. I do like the Jimmy Butler one. You could throw that in. And there's some favorable lines for rebounds as well. So right now, just going to be sticking with the Jayson Tatum, Jalen Williams. Hope you guys liked the video. If you do, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's look to continue the streak. Obviously, 6-1 overall the past 2 videos. Let's go 8-1 and hopefully continue this into this weekend. So let's make some money, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.